like to give a really warm welcome to Zsolt, who we met actually at the Goya Tabor, and now he'll have a chance to give us a lot more of his wisdom from this experience.
I'm Zsolt Vaszary. As Ed mentioned, I'm the CEO of Intellisense, which is the creator of Webcam Laboratory. I don't want to brag too much about it. For some reason, the folks here thought that I know something about innovation. If you're a true innovator, you will hear it very often, that what you're trying to do will not work. I've heard it many times. I found a really good explanation on innovation by a chap called John Emerling. He said, innovation is creativity with a job to do. And I think it's very good to explain innovation in this way. It has to be applied. It has to be an applied invention. I'll tell you why it's important. Creativity by itself is not already innovation, and I'll tell you what the difference is. You have to solve some kind of a problem, and you should find unmet user needs. If there's no target market, then no innovation can be successful. If you try to create the problems yourself, and I think that's a problem that happens quite often, that someone comes and says, hey, this is a great innovation, it's going to solve this problem, but never thinks about if the problem is there at the first place at all. So if there's a problem that never existed before, then it's not going to work. And this is something I wanted to mention, that investors, you will not be able to convince investors if you cannot point at your market. There can be different customers, different users. What we see today is everyone wants to innovate something for the consumer field. Everyone wants to do an iPhone application. Actually, I just recently read an article about enterprise-oriented startups tend to be 2 or 3 times more successful than consumer startups. You know, investors will really get annoyed if they hear that you don't have any competition, because most likely if there is no competition, there's no market. We still have competitors, we just solve things in a different way. New York is becoming a really exciting tech hub these days. But it's not always very important, and it's not always very good to be cash flow positive very early. Hungarian VCs will like you for that, but a lot of VCs abroad will say, hey, but you probably then didn't develop enough, you didn't reinvest enough. There's definitely money available on the market, so if you do not attract any attention with your investment from any of the investors, then chances are it's not a good idea. that you have to have passion towards the job and not towards the idea. I think it's very important, and investors would really look for that. I would encourage you guys to change your mind, change your